Hey, in this short video, I'm going to talk with you about how to send email marketing campaigns, how to update your automation sequences inside of the RazorSharp CRM on high level so that you can remain in contact via email with one of your most important assets, and that is your contacts and customers, potential customers and customers. So this training originated from a client question. So Scott, thank you very much for that. I'm going to jump right into the training and answer your question specifically. And then I will talk a little bit more about some of the other nuances associated with contact management, setting up automation sequences to include email, and then also setting up individual bulk email campaign sequences as well. As I said, at any time you can access our entire knowledge base and AI chat widget Automate to talk more about customer lifecycle automation AI and how you can leverage it in order to move contacts to your customer journey more rapidly and with better results than ever before. Just go to support.razorsharpnetworks.com and you can go ahead and access the AI chatbot in the lower right hand corner. There's a chat widget there. Let me go ahead and jump in to get this ticket answered. Scott had a question about how to send event reminders to all of his contacts. So he has this automation sequence set up, and it's kicked off by this tag. I actually did a little bit of research and I tried to look for that tag in regards to contact association, but I couldn't find anything. So what I did is I noticed that this first step in the actual campaign automation was to assign all the contacts to Scott. So the first thing I'm going to want to do is create a smart list. So if I come in here and I just update my filters, what I can do is I can add this filter here that says assign to Scott. What that'll do is that will update the filters, give me the ability to segment this list a little bit further. Instead of all contacts, I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper, and this will be my 351 contacts that we're sending an update notification to. So if I wanted to send them a quick email reminder, I could just select this, select email, and I can actually send the email right out of our contacts here. So that's one of the ways that we can accomplish this. If I wanted to utilize this list as a segment, what I can do is I can just select this Save as New. I'm going to go ahead and create a new list here. I'm going to go Manage Smart Lists. I'm going to share this with the required users. Not making this a global list. I'm not sharing it with everybody, but what I am doing is I'm sharing it with the individual user that's looking to send this sequence. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the Marketing tab. I will go to Email and then Campaigns. I'm going to create a new campaign. I'll go through the process of building out the actual campaign itself. Let's see here. I'm going to create new, blank template. I'm going to utilize the design editor in here. And then what I can do is I can come in and I can either format this as a personalized email, by adding some custom fields here. I might want to go contact first name. Of course, we would add additional content in here. And then when we go to schedule this, what we're going to do is, for a small segment, we would just basically send it to the entire segment. So we're going to come in here, we're going to fill out our from email We want to make sure that the domain is verified in here. If we're getting this error, we want to make sure that we go in and select a verified domain in order to increase deliverability. You want to end up in the inbox. You don't want to end up in junk mail and or the promotion tab. So one of the ways to do that is to set up DNS, SPF records, DKIM, and things of that nature to make sure that you do that. If you need support with that, please let me know. Now what you're going to do is you're going to actually send this to a smart list. So we'll come in here, we can just select the event reminders, and that'll select all of our users in that smart list that we just set up. So just to kind of recap, what we want to do is start by segmenting our contact lists with tags and or assignments, create new smart lists, and then from there we got our segments associated with sending out the actual email itself. So some other things to be conscious of if you are running campaign or workflow automations, what you want to do is make sure that you're tagging records on the front end in regards to start and stop campaign sequences. Meaning the first step in this should be to add a tag. So that's the event start notification. And then way down at the bottom, what you want to do is make sure that and then that way you know that the contact is run all the way through that sequence, and you can utilize these tags in order to create smart lists as well. And then in addition to that, what we want to do we want to remove them from the current workflow in here so that they're not just stuck in this workflow, which can cause issues as well. So again, if we're creating automation workflow sequences for lead nurturing or event nurturing or any type of nurture sequence, we want to make sure that we add a tag on both ends of that so that we know when people are inside of those nurture sequences. So we segment our lists based off of in nurture sequences and then daily email updates. And what that does is if they're in a nurture sequence, they're removed from the daily email updates. So utilize these start and stop tags in order to accomplish that. It's a really great way in order to manage where people are at in regards to their campaign sequences. We don't want to over inundate them with notifications. So make sure that you have a subdomain set up in order to increase email deliverability. Make sure that you segment your lists, create a smart list, and then utilize marketing tab /email in order to create the campaign if you want to have a little bit more functionality when it comes to drafting your emails. And or you can send it right out of the contacts tab and the bulk functionality from the icon there. So hopefully this answered your question, Scott. If you have any other questions, please let us know. Be happy to get those answered for you. Again, the RazorSharp CRM is an incredibly powerful tool that leverages automation and AI in order to help you manage contacts and move them through your customer journey more rapidly and with better results than ever before. So if you'd like to get more information on that, you can jump over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and set up notifications. We do regular training videos, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. Leave those in the comment sections. We'll get them taken care of for you. That's all I got for you. Until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk with you real soon.